Hello, welcome to the channel and welcome back to Resurwreck Autos HQ. So guys, it's Friday. We made it through another week, very busy in the workshop, loads going on. And, you know, we've been doing a lot on this KA, but for the moment, this morning, we have to sort of stop working on this one because we've got two other jobs coming in today. Yeah, they messaged me. They just messaged me last night and said, could I fit him in today? One of them's really, well, they're both really important. One of them is he sold the car. He's basically sold his car, and he's swapping it out to a dealer. And the day yesterday, like yesterday morning, he had a bit of an accident in a car park and he's just scuffed the side of his car. So I'm going to bring that in first. We're going to work on that. I'll show you what's going on. And then after that, we've got a Fiat 500 with window wipers not working. And he's been told it's the window wiper motor on the front. So yeah, those couple of jobs first. Also, I need to try and get the ST back from the paint shop because that's ready. The Focus ST, it's all been painted, it's all been done, it's all ready to collect. So I need to, at some point, go and collect that as well. But let's just see how we get on. I need to get on with the one that had the crash first. I think it's a Ford Galaxy C-Max, something like that. It's quite a large one. So I'm just going to wait for him to turn up. Then I'll bring it straight in. I'll show you the car. Let's get cracking. A very busy day. Let's do this. Right, okay, so guys, I've got the first job in for today, and it is a Ford Galaxy, and it's, I think it's a 69, 2019? Yeah, 69, 2019, and this is where he's got the issue. So he's basically, yeah, he's basically not sold it, but he's part X'd it into for another one, a newer one, and yeah, he wants me to basically hide this. That's what he wants me to do. You know, it's his car, and I said to him, look, at the end of the day, that needs to go to the, the body shop, paint shop, and obviously to sort of go all over. The trouble is that it happened yesterday, and they're collecting the car tomorrow, so there just ain't no time to get it painted at the paint shop the correct way. So he's just said to me, look, just do what you can with it at the end of the day, and that's what I'm going to try and do. The trouble is there's a lot of scuffs and scratches like in it, so I don't know, how much this is, how far we're going to be able to do with this. I might have to go and get a can, just blow it in. I don't, honestly guys, I really don't know what he expect. He's not expecting like a perfect job, because I said to him, it's got to go to the paint shop. So let's just see what we can do for him, and hopefully we can get a lot of this out, but I don't know. I'm really much doubt we will. I know that, and I've told him that as well. So yeah, that's where we are. So this is the first job. I don't think we're going to be able to get on that KA today, guys. I just had another one turn up, another Fiat 500. So that's this job, two Fiat 500s, and I've got to collect the ST from the paint shop as well. So really, really busy day, and I just don't think we're going to get to that, KA today. So let's get set up. Let's just see, what we can do with this. Take the wheel off, take the wheel arch liner out, knock that wing out a little bit because it's got a bit of a dent here. So I'm going to try and tap it from the other side, just tap it out, just make it back into shape, connect this bumper back into it as well, and then just try and flatten polish these scratches out. But I just can't see it. I honestly can't see it. They're just quite deep into that lacquer and paint. But I'm going to try for him. We're going to try. So let's do this. Right, okay, so guys, that is the wheel arch liner out of the way, so I can see exactly what is going on with this damage. I think he's got away with it, I've got to be honest, on here, because that's the bracket for the wing bracket, and then obviously the bumper connects to the wing bracket, if you know what I mean. But it seems like, yeah, that this actual wing here needs a little tap around, a little sort out, a little knockout, a little messing around. It's like you can see that how thin it is. It's not going to take much really to get that out and line back up. Hopefully, you know, it's not going to be. You're still going to see a scar there. You're still going to see something because, like I said, it needs to go in. And he knows now that it needs to go to the body shop, paint shop to be correctly sort of, you know, pushed around, lined back up, maybe a little bit of filler and then painted. But he's just asking me to do the best I can. This bottom trim as well, that's all hanging off. So I've got to reconnect that. And then just sort of fix it back in place, really. And then just tidy these scratches up as best I can. But he got away with it on the back here because it's still quite solid. And it's not, I don't think it's moved that at all. I think it's mainly sort of hit it here and scuffed it. Right, so it's not really done some serious damage. Luckily, do you know what I mean? It ain't done some serious damage to it. So, yeah, a little bit of messing around and we should be able to get it much better than what it is. So, yeah, that's where we are. So I'll set you back up. Let's keep going and let's just mess around with this first, get that connected up. I've pushed it back into place, the bumper to the wing, but it does keep popping out. So I might have to maybe put a screw or something through here to hold it in place. I don't really know. I want to try and hold it in place like there. It needs to stay like that, but it keeps sort of dropping back down. It's very slight. It's only a little bit, but it's still I can still see it and it's noticeable. So I'm going to try and make it close up as best I can. You got a little bit here, but I don't think that's, you got you there, but I don't think that was to do with what happened. I think that was maybe something prior to this happening. I don't know. But yeah, let's have a little mess around with this, line it back up, screw it back together, and then try and get them scratches out for him as well after that. So yeah, let's keep going, guys, and let's do this. Right, okay, so guys, after spending a bit of time on this corner, you can just see the scratches here. There's a couple of areas where we've got a few dents still that's sticking in, and we've got some little areas where we're missing a little bit of paint here and stuff like that. Now, he's just come back in and said, you know, that should be okay. He's gone off to get another spray can to see if we can just touch up these little areas here. But, you know, you're always going to see a scar with this kind of thing. I keep saying to him, it needs to go to the paint shop, but he just hasn't got the time. So they're probably going to knock some money off, I've got to be honest, for this car. So, but there's just nothing really else I can do apart from just try and touch up a little bit of paint on this. So, yeah, but whilst he's going to get the paint, this ain't going until 3 or 4 o'clock this afternoon. So we have got a few hours to sort that out, and I'll crack on and get that done for him a little bit later. But it's never going to be great, is it? Let's be honest. And we thought that going into it. So let's get this out of the way. Let's bring in the next job, which is a Fiat 500. And we've got to do a front shock changeover. Near side front shock needs to be swapped for a new one. So let's bring that in. We'll quickly have a look at it and we'll get cracking. Let's do this. Right, okay, so guys, this is the next little job that we've got in. Basically, it needs near side front shock, which is passenger side. This side, near side front, it's MOT, not failure, but it's an MOT advisory, I think, and she just wants to get it done. So I said, yeah, bring it down, and I'll fit it in during the course of the day. So that's what we're going to do in the next job. I've got another blue Fiat 500 outside. That's ready to come in. That's got the window wipers motor failure or failing. So we've got to swap that out. But let's just crack on with this. Really, really busy today. Crazy work going on. But yeah, I'll set you up. Let's get cracking and get this shock. I've got a brand new one on its way and we're going to swap it over. So let's do this. Right, okay, so guys, there we go. That is the leg off. Yeah, and as you can see, this is the problem. It's got a bit, it's just a little bit misty and horrible, and it's leaking, and it's, yeah, not good. So yeah, got a brand new one here in the box. We're going to swap that over. We're going to take out the spring. I think I've got a spring, haven't I? I've got to undo it anyway to get the top mount off. So yeah, I'll probably use this original spring, or I've got another one. Not a new one, but it's an original one, I think. I'm not sure now. Doubt myself. Oh no, there is one, look. In my Fiat 500 box, we have a spring. So yeah, we can use that, or we can use the original. I'm not sure. I'll have a look, see what one looks the best, really, and then swap it over. But, you know, she's only paying me for the actual shock. She's not paying me for the extra spring. I'm not going to charge her for any extra. It's just the fact that, yeah, it's nice just to sort of, you know, use a good one. So that is going to be the next step, is to clamp it up. I probably won't use this clamping machine I've got here. I'll probably just use my normal clamps. It's just a lot quicker at the minute. So yeah, because she needs a car back, so I'm just trying to be quick about it. Getting that bolt at the top, guys, was an absolute pig getting it off. Even though it did have a cap as well on it, He had one of those plastic caps like that. It still was a bit of a nightmare to get off, but that's why I removed the scuttle panel completely to get it off. Basically, so it's a lot quicker just to remove that panel, and you can just get the gun, impact gun above. And I was just going up and down a few times with a bit of WD-40, and it's released it. So yeah, that's where we are. So let's get set up. Let's get this removed, get it on the new one, get the new one in place, put it all back together. Let's do the reverse. Let's do this. Right, okay guys, so yeah, it was definitely due for a change. Look at the state of it. Yeah, proper mess. So nice new shock fitted there. I did use the original spring, I've got to be honest, just because you know, if I use the original one, I know that it's gone back on the car that it come from. The one I've got, is it, you know, the correct size, or the correct one? Got a bit of a scuff down there, actually. Look at that. Just noticed that. Do you know what? The other thing I've noticed as well on this car, I'll have to mention it to her. You know, she probably knows about that scuff, and she probably knows about this as well, which is a very, very common issue. Look, we've got a broken handle on that side. So we might be seeing this car again. Probably will, got to be honest. The timing belt's not been done on this. This is a 2015 reg. Someone split the paperwork there. So, you know, it's kind of hard to say whether or not it's been done or not, unless she has got some record of it. But it, you know, definitely looks like this is going to be a new ongoing customer. Yeah, do you know what I mean? Because it's so many people sort of, she got so many quotes for doing this, and so many other garages just overpriced it. It was unbelievable, some of the prices. I couldn't believe it, and I thought, you know what, it's going to take me 2 hours max, 3 hours max, and it'll be done. So, and I'm supplying a new one as well, a brand new shock. So yeah, it does look like, and it seems that we're going to have a new customer through this one, guys. And other work needs to be done, like MOTs, I'm just going to mention it to her. I say, look, you know, you need an MOT done, service, any repairs on the car, just let me know, drop me a message or whatever, and then I'll give you a quote on a price for bits and pieces to be done. Look, you know, the upkeep of her car. And I think that's what she's looking for. She's looking for someone that can, yeah, keep it up to date. And obviously she's got now the added advantage that all the work that's being done on her car can be seen on YouTube as proof of what's been done. So yeah, that goes a long way, guys, when it comes to repairing cars. But for now, yeah, we're kind of done. Just got a few other bits and pieces to do. I've got the spring to take off that, and there's like a little spring connection that holds that in place there. So I've got to put a spring on there off of the other one, put all the scuttle panel and all that back together, pull that on, and basically put the wheel on, and we're done, basically. So let's just, yeah, let's finish it off, and then we're going to move on to the next Fiat 500. I'm going to get it in, and I'm going to explain what that needs. So let's keep going. Let's do this. Right, okay, so we're done. That is that job finished. Just want to quickly take you for a quick run, just around the block, just to make sure that it's all good. But, you know, this was the reason that they've asked me to do this job. If there's anything else, you know, it's an extra, or it's, you know, another job, it's another piece, it's another thing. But for now, yeah, it's come in for this, and it's been changed. We've done it. So, but I just want to check to make sure that it drives okay for her. Yeah, that's it. Right. So I'll go and do that. I'll bring in the next project, the next little Fiat 500 job that we need to do, and then we'll continue. So let's keep going. Let's do this. Right, okay, so guys, just took the little black Fiat 500 for a little drive. Absolutely spot on, no problems with that whatsoever. No bangs, no knocks, nothing. So that's sorted that one out. Now, this one, the window, he's saying the window wipers don't work, but they do work, because I've just drove it in here, and it's raining outside. So it does work. Look. So they are working, but what he's saying is that every now and then they won't work. So I said, all right. And he's going to, you know, he wants me to replace it, basically. So I said, all right, I'll replace it for you. He said, don't get a brand new one. He said, just go and get a second-hand one. And I said, but if we go and get a second-hand one, it could work. It could be the same problem. It could, you know, he said, no, I don't mind that. He said, just whack a second-hand one on for me. It's gonna be cheaper for him, but yeah, I don't know how people's mind work sometimes. Sometimes it's worth getting just a brand new one. I think the motors for these are like 85 quid, maybe 90 quid. So the second-hand one, what are they going to be? 25 quid. I'm going to let him know the price in a bit, but I know it's his car. He does what he wants with it, but I can only advise people. I can't force people to do things that I want to do. I'm only a suggestion, basically. It's like when you guys are commenting below in the comments. It's just a suggestion. You can't make me do anything. So, yeah. Anyway, let's get cracking. I'm going to go off. I'm going to grab another one from the breakers, bring it back, and then we'll swap it over. And we'll, yeah, just see what it's like. So bear with me, guys, and I'll see you in a bit. Right, okay, so yeah, that's where it was. It was just sitting inside there, and it's got this plug connected to it. It's quite easy, really. Just unplug this, 2 bolts, one there and one there. Undo them 2 bolts, and then the thing just slides out. And I've got another one from the breakers. So this is his one that I've just taken out, and this is the one I got from the breakers. I think it was like 25 quid. Because I've got other bits and pieces as well. I've got for the KA. So, but I think it's 25. I think it's 25 quid. That was. I'm sure he said it was 25. But he gave me a loads of bits and pieces for the KA. So yeah, just going to swap it over the complete. I'm not even going to bother trying to swap over the motors or anything like that. Let's just put it in as it is. And he assures me that this does work. So let's try this. We'll put it inside there. I can't do it one-handed, but yeah, we'll fit it in, put it all back together. Well, I'll fit it in first, then try it to make sure that it is actually spinning. But to be fair, that one was spinning as well, so I don't really understand why. There's not much to this, really. I might open it up and have a look to see what, because obviously you've got 2 screws there, one and there, just to see what it's like in there, I suppose. I don't know if I want to be able to see anything, but it's worth opening it up just to have a look, maybe, for future reference on these Fiat 500s. You never know. It might be an ongoing thing. This is a 2000 and... this is a 09 plate. So I was just trying to work it out then. Yeah, so this is an 09 reg. So it's getting quite older, so maybe it is a thing that fails on these Fiat 500s. Look at that top mount, look at the state of that. That one ain't too bad. That one's terrible. Anyway, let's get this one in. Let's check it, make sure it's all right, works fine. Put it all back together, and then that is going to be another job done. But yeah, I've quite enjoyed today because it's been, you know, bits and pieces, had a few cars in and that sort of stuff. So yeah, it's going really well. So let's keep going and let's do this. Right, okay, so guys, this is Peter's Ford Focus. He come over and saw me the other day, and he wanted me to do the timing belt and water pump, if you remember. So I thought, do you know what? I'm just going to leave that for today. Just leave the KA and get on with other bits and pieces. Like, you know, I've got to do his water pump and his timing belt and his cam belt and all that sort. I've got to do it, and he wants to come and pick it up next week, I think. But I've got the part for that. I've already got the Daco timing kit for that. That's already here. So I thought, let's not worry about that for the minute. The KA. Let's just do this, and then next week, Monday, Tuesday, whatever, we can crack on and get this a little bit pushed forward. But I think today, to finish off today, because it's been a mammoth today, I've already done loads, as you've been watching me. So far, it's about 1:30 now, 2 o'clock. So let's make a start on Peter's timing belt kit. Whether or not we'll get it all done, I don't know, but let's just crack on. It does take time, this. No, timing, no punt there. It's just, I want to make sure it's done correctly and right, and I'm going to sort of show you everything step by step. But let's set you up. I'll get cracking. I'll start stripping everything down that needs to be stripped down. Jack the car up, put the axle stands, get that wheel off. We need to get underneath there to get to the actual bolt. And make a start on Peter's car. So let's do this. Right, okay. Guys, it's getting dark out now. It's like 4 o'clock. That's it. I'm done. But let me just explain what I've been doing. So basically, just getting it ready and timed and top dead center. Locking tools are all in place. You can see the back plates in there. I've done the starter motor. That's all locked in place underneath. That's what I've just been doing. So that's all been locked up there. I've put a pin on the back. I've took this small one out. This one comes out. And then on the back of the engine there, you can see a black one there. And then basically what you do is you turn it top dead center. Make sure cylinder 1, I've took the spark plug out of that one so I can get a screwdriver in there. And then once it's top dead center, so it's highest point, make sure the plate goes in the back. If it doesn't, rotate it again until, again, the screwdriver or whatever is in the actual hole is sitting on the piston, the first one here. And then that plate should go in the back. And then what you do, before you put the plate in, you put that pin at the back of the engine there, turn the engine that way, put the pin in, and then turn it again clockwise, and then it'll lock against that pin that's down there. So you know what I know now, that it is absolutely locked solid. The engine isn't going to move. We can remove the crank bolt at the bottom, but right, sorry about that, guys. Someone come to the door again. Just wanted to quickly chat before they leave for the weekend. But yeah, so like I was saying, it's all lined, it's all timed up, it's all in locked. The engine's locked, top, bottom. It's not going to move, and we can remove that crank bolt at the bottom. We can support the engine from underneath, start removing the engine mounts, the covers, the water pump, start doing all those kind of things. But like I said, I'm absolutely shattered. Done loads today. I'm going to call it a day. Going to go home, have a beer, chill out, and then back on it on Monday. So, yeah, guys, have a great weekend. Thanks for all the support. Don't forget to drop me a comment and give the video a thumbs up. I really appreciate that. And I'll see you guys in Monday. Take care. See you soon.